Yes, I got this idea from Simo. And honestly, the idea of this sounds great for a few reasons. Think about it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been out for over 25 years. We have more than 10,000 unique cards. Yet a lot of times, we never really use them. So why not restrict ourselves to the first 10 packs and build a deck and upgrade with new cards along the way? For those who are familiar, with each win, whether it be an actual win or a surrender, we will allow ourselves to buy a new pack. And of course, the legacy packs we obtain are fair game as well. We will then use the new cards we obtain from our packs and will upgrade our deck to hopefully something more playable as time moves on. How far will we go? Well, only time will tell in this Pack-gression series.
All right, and we're back for another session of being defeated, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm feeling pretty good. I know I said that in a previous episode, but this time I got a feeling. We just listened to some pretty good music from 2012, and we have our whales. So nothing but up here. Let's go. So one thing I did notice here was actually all the unclaimed missions that we actually had. And there was actually a spoil I did not think about. They actually do sometimes give you legacy packs for like your missions and stuff like that. So I thought about it, and I feel like it's fair game that we take these legacy packs, because again, we're still getting the packs that the game is rewarding us. So I need to be a little bit better in just checking that to see if we get anything. We're gonna open this legacy pack really quick, and then we're gonna jump into the games. All right, let's see what we got. Come on, big money. We really need some good spells and traps, please. Quick Span Knight. This card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls that loses 500 attack. It's a level 3 tuner. It's just a little bit slow, but I mean, it's not bad actually. Just like losing the attack is actually pretty solid. Sheehan Scheme, that's 6. Yeah, it's 6 AM, unfortunately. All right. Unfortunately, nothing like really notably good that we're going to be using, but still something. By the way, first off, like the people watching, commenting, and subscribing, you guys are awesome. Like, seriously, thank you so much. The channel's been getting a lot more attention, and again, from the bottom of my heart, like, really, thank you so much. We haven't done really anything because like we did the last deck at it before the end of the episode. We did get Plasma, which I'm pretty excited for due to its one-sided skill drain effect. And of course, Reptilian Rage could be a pretty decent equip card for us to take advantage of. And of course, until the Noble Arms are needed once again. So I'm feeling the flow, Mr. Krabs. Well, let's just jump into the games. And there actually was a comment that got me thinking about some like milestones. If we actually do like, I think rank up, we might give ourselves like maybe a few additional master packs to bust open, but we'll see what happens. I think we are going to go, let's go second. Let's go second. Let's get that extra draw and see what we can do. All right. Now, okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now here. We got the fog. Why do we always draw Galaxy Cleric and Galaxy Mirror Sage? Like, I know we've drawn them together in a few episodes. That's hilarious to me. I'm thinking we could go with the Power Breaker and Fog Blade set. But Weightbridge is an option too. Too bad we didn't go first, because this actually would have been a pretty good like set card. And if they like pop off, we could just use this. Straight to end phase? For little old me? If there's an opening, you bet your ass I'm going to take it. We'll set the Fog Blade. We'll set the Weightbridge too. We're actually seeing some pretty decent cards opening up. Honestly, I'm thinking Power Breaker might be a decent just to summon to get the 19 in. So we're going to go to combat. And then we're going to swing. Power Breaker goes to defense position. Nothing triggered after damage calc, so no Dark Magician, Karibo stuff. So that's pretty good to see. Turn to end. So it's like it's not like they don't have anything. They're spending a bit more time in the draw phase. Do they have like something they could do? So we do have the Fog Blade. So we do have a negate. And we do have Waybridge. They do try to like go pretty aggressive. Battle phase. Interesting. Main phase 2. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on, but we're definitely gonna take it. Getting a little bit excited here, but hopefully it just doesn't all go for naught. Unfortunately, Rose Dragon can't like special summon something else. Because I'm thinking what we do is I kind of want to go for damage, right? We potentially might be able to drop a Synchro next turn if actually they survive. We could go for the Red Rose. We could do Phantom Knight Fogblade if they try to like do something to it. So I think we'll summon the Rose Dragon. And then next turn we might actually summon Mirror Sage or something. The only thing we can actually go into is we could go into Fairy Dragon. I mean we could always go into main 2. That's not a big deal. And at least we'll like be able to wall up with something. Yeah, I actually kind of like that idea. So we're gonna swing again for some extra damage. Power Breaker goes to defense position. That's totally fine. This wouldn't do anything anyway because it's not a Black Rose or a Plant Synchro monster, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to main 2. All right, so go to main 2. We'll summon the Ancient Fairy Dragon. I don't know if they're taking pity on us, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. We actually played a big boy monster. That is fantastic. Yeah, and then I think we're just gonna pass turn. Because if they don't do anything, then we could just summon the Galaxy Cleric, go for 36, and that's enough for lethal. But this is going a little bit too well. So we'll see what actually happens. The anticipation is like legit. Because they're not doing anything. We're so close. They probably are playing something a little bit more cohesive than what we're doing. But we will see. Oh my god. Okay, I actually can't wait to see if they discard. I'm genuinely curious to see what they're packing. Like, what are they playing? They have to discard down to hand size. Activate Fogblade? No, we're not going to activate Fogblade. JJKK, what are you doing? If we're actually starting off this episode with a win, like, that's insane. There's no Blue Eyes Solid Dragon. Are we seriously going to defeat Blue Eye? Are they just bricking that bad? How many level 8s are you playing? I have no idea, honestly. No. We're not going to go for that. So we're going to summon Crusader of Endymion. And we're just going to go for it. Do we actually have it? Oh my god, no way. No. No fucking way. Yo. No, let's go. I mean, they didn't do anything really, but you know, we're going to take it. We're taking it. We won without disconnecting. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh my god, that is fantastic. We actually got somewhere. And that actually brings us into Silver Tier 5. Wow. How do we celebrate that? How do we celebrate that? So we're gonna get a Master Pack along with one Legacy Pack. That is cool. Unfortunately, I know earlier I actually did mention like what we're gonna do if we actually hit silver. So I think I might try to like think of something different. Maybe at the start of the next episode, I might open like 3 packs or something because we actually did hit some kind of achievement. Excuse me, give me your finest Master Pack, please. Give me, oh man, I would kill for 10 right now. But no, 1 is good. Just give me a taste. Okay, this is okay. Again, URs tend to not favor me well. All right, so 1 at a time. Advanced Crystal Beads, Amethyst Cat. Let's see. So when you can attack directly, it becomes a continuous spell. We need to have a Dance Dark. This is actually terrible. Gladiator Beast Darius. When this card special summon, okay, you can target a Glad. You can special summon against its effects and shuffle back. I mean, Gladiator Beast would be kind of interesting. Unfortunately, we need like a lot. Its stats aren't bad though. 17. Red Eyes Burn. Unfortunately, we have no Red Eyes creatures. Gravekeeper's Priestess. While there's no face-up field spell, this card is treated as Necro Valley. The field is straight up as Necro Valley. That's actually kind of cool. But unfortunately, we don't play like Gravekeepers in Necro Valley. During your main phase, you can discard your entire hand of this cards in the graveyard. We have, I think, We have Infernity Randomizer, I think, but that's not going to work enough, right? Yangzing Path. Oh my god. So much archetype-specific stuff. No, we need better generic stuff. Kakakuri Showdown Castle. Not going to work. Dr. Frankenderp. With this card's normal, so you can pay 500 life, look at the top card of your deck, then place it at the bottom of your deck or reveal it, add to your hand. Let's skip your next draw phase. Ugh. You know, if we had E-Telly, I would consider, because it'd be a valid target and we can kind of like potentially rip into a card sooner than later. But we don't have emergency teleport. Anyway, good show, good show. That's fine. I wanted a master pack and we sure as hell got one. All hope is not lost yet. We still have one more legacy pack. So let's jump into the legacy pack here. Let's see. We get 2 cards. Ruin Angel of Oblivion. That's hilarious. We need a ritual card. If we can actually hang on. If we actually pull Cycle of the World with this pack, I will throw in the card just for the memes. Oh god, that's hilarious. Dragoness Wicked of the Night. It's an extra deck target. That's good. Unfortunately, this was kind of a dud opening. I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. That's okay. We made it to silver, miraculously, but we're gonna continue going on. So for the main deck, or for the extra deck, we will throw in Dragoness the Wicked Knight. It's really good for consistency, which means nothing. And I think that's kind of really it, honestly. All right, so just add the 1 extra deck card, and I think we're gonna go back into the duels. All right, we're finally moving up on the world. We hit silver. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Just by the main alone, I'm actually not looking forward to this matchup, but you never know. We're going first. We'll see how well this goes. Honestly, we were actually, the last time we actually opened up, I would have been okay going first. But who knows? We might be able to draw something decent. This is actually a pretty decent start. We get to wall up with Fogblade for negation and Super Heavy Samurai Blue Brawler. So that's actually pretty decent. Mirror Sage can also float. Twilight Rose Knight is good for tuning, but we still don't have any plants. So we're just going to do a T set and then pass to our opponent. I want to say, is this, I'm assuming the mate is from like, what, Unchained or something like that? I mean, there's a bunch of broken chains, so you would, is it safe to say it's Unchained now? You can discard this card from your hand, add a Cyberdark spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Yeah, Cyberdarks. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see where this goes. Cyberdark Realm, you can add a Cyberdark monster from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can immediately normal summon another one. If you equip a monster from your, you can equip one from your opponent's GY instead. Okay. So it's a searcher. It allows them to use resources and then also get a normal summon additional +1. Pretty good, honestly. Because if I remember correctly, Cyberdark is like the archetype that kind of like utilizes what, like level 3 dragons from the grave. Yeah, I mean, at least Keel does. At least Keel does. Oh, they're T-sitting as well. Interesting. Okay. I kind of like that, actually. And the cool thing is, too... Oh, this is actually pretty good. We actually get to potentially search out Caliburn from excavating, but we can banish this to special summon Galwin from the deck. We're actually going places. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Anyway, so Synchro 4. We technically could make our copy of Ancient Fairy Dragon again, but I really don't want to. Anything else we could potentially make? No, that's like the majority of what we could actually go for. Okay. I think honestly just setting Mirror Sage, because Mirror Sage can then float into Cleric, which Cleric can then be used for Synchro. So we're just going to set up a little bit more wall up and pass. I'm not really too concerned right now because we do have Fogblade. Oh god, wait a minute. Oh, we have to... So we have to have Caliburn for this to actually work. It allows us to activate if we have no... that we control, but I'm assuming that's a requirement. Well... it still can technically work, but either way, that's fine. Cyberdark Inferno. They're Cyberdark effect monsters you control cannot be destroyed, and they cannot target them with card effects. They're gonna get another. Okay, so another Cyberdark realm. Interesting. I mean, one thing that we could do, again, we can still kind of wall up with Blue Brawler, so that's fine. And then we can also use Fogblade defensively too. Yeah, so they're gonna get their additional normal summon. So they have Claws, so here comes Horn. Horn is the one that can be able to do piercing damage, and then if it would be destroyed, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they can grab that. That's fine. Let's see. During damage calc of this card, you could send one monster from your extra deck to the GY. That's terrifying, actually. Okay, so they're chilling at 24. So he's doing piercing. We're going to be taking... If he leaves it as it is, we're taking 16, potentially. Chimera is actually one of the newer cards, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? You discard a spell card, add a power... I mean, actually... If they search for the power bond, that could be okay with us because we could simply use Fogblade after they use power bond, and then we could potentially have them like take the burn damage effect from power bond. Hey, you're attacking the Blue Brawler. That's fine. Blue Brawler is gonna be just taking some only 400, but we're still keeping our monster. Such good value. So they're sending a Cyber Dragon to the GY. I don't like the sound of that, actually. Fogblade is fine. Also, your opponent cannot target... Okay, so the Cyber Darks... Sorry for my voice getting out. So as long as we do this before they equip it, we can still negate it with Fogblade, so that's fine. Honestly, there's really not much we can really do in this context. We could flip up the Mirror Sage, and then we can... Actually, we have stuff we can do. Brionic targets, though, yeah? But, I mean, we could target. So, we'll flip up the Mirror Sage. Doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. We will normal summon this guy. No applicable effect. Story of my life, bro. We will go to... We could actually destroy their field spell. That'd be kind of neat. How reliant are they on this thing? Also, you can return it to the hand immediately. They get a normal summon. You can add a polymerization. Okay, so destroying that, it's still kind of bad for us anyway. Let's just go with Brionic, actually. So we'll try doing that. So make Brio. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so they can send something to the GY, so that's something. This is 23. I thought it was 24. Oh, that is so annoying. We could technically, actually, I'm curious. Can we target the, yeah, we want to send that to the grave. Confirm. Yeah, we could technically target this and then reduce it and then attack over. So I guess that's technically something we could do. They can get it to search for a Cyber Dark card. So I guess we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. So bounce that back to their hand. And then go to combat, and we'll swing over the Dark Horn. Honestly, I don't know why, but I've always thought he was actually a 24, not 23. 1,500 damage. We got blood on the board. All right. Still got that. Yeah, this would actually have been so much better if we could just activate with 0 spells in the field, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe we can get lucky and pull some like more Noble Arms cards, because we do have a decent warrior package in this deck. You can discard the card to add a Cyberdark machine from your deck to your hand. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cyberdark Horn, another one. Okay. So I'm assuming they're going to be doing the same thing. Probably grab for another cannon. Add a Cyber Dark from your... Yeah, unfortunately, I can't stop searching. Honestly, like, in Silver, stopping Sieges is not... Or, I'm sorry, searches is not too relevant, but it is what it is. Yeah, they can get the normal summon. Can they get this multiple times, or is it just the once? can only use this previous effect. Okay, so you can only use it once. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so that's going to put this thing up to 16 to 24. So this thing can actually attack over Brio, unfortunately. I'm assuming they'll probably try to go with that Cyber Dark Fusion card they just searched off. Oh man, they still, yeah, they had the normal Cyber Dark Impact. Okay. It is a quick play. So if they do try to do anything during the battle phase, oh wait, no, it's not a quick play, it's just normal. Okay. So battle phase, Blue Brawler ain't going anywhere, but unfortunately we are still going to be taking piercing damage. Yeah, the Brio's going to go, unfortunately. There's nothing I can really do on that. Discard set of the graveyard. You could target a... You can send one from the... Oh, interesting. I mean, Chimera is actually pretty good just to feel for the graveyard. Because, like, again, it's just getting a bunch of, like, summons and, like, recursion for value. Does he have piercing? He can attack directly, but he's just still attacking the creature? Interesting. Do they have to ditch it? No, they don't. So why would they just go for direct attack? That would make a little bit more sense because they could still at least do 1,200. Hopefully they don't hear what I'm saying. That's fine. Draw. Ooh. Yo. That's actually kind of cool. We could technically combine Rise to Full Height, Blue Brawler, make it 4K, do some damage, and then when they try to attack him, we could just flip Fog Blade and they can't target him for attack. And we'll do it before they declare their target, so that way we actually get to use the way that I expected to. We'll summon Fire Trooper and then just burn for 1,000. Not really much else we can do. Yay. All right, pass turn. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised at how long we're actually holding on to this. Turn 8, we haven't died yet from this. Because honestly, I was expecting them to like drop some like really big fusions, but yeah, that's not happening. Fusion deployment. Oh, that's a big boy card. Oh my god, the speed of Yu-Gi-Oh cards these days are insane. Like this is this is stupid good. I'm assuming it's gonna be Cyber. Yep. Edge. Do they just need another Cyber Dark monster to be able to go for their big fusion, or like what's their agenda here? Like I know this deck got some like new support in the structure deck, but like your boy hasn't really freshened up on the deck. So it's like they're gonna be their fusion, like their Miracle Fusion. From your hand, field, and or GY into the deck as fusion material. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm assuming they're gonna go for 1. So good. They could just use the graveyard too. With this card, a special summon, you can target 1 dragon monster equipped with this card. This card would be destroyed by battle, and you can destroy that monster instead. Honestly, Cyber Dark Dragon is fine. Doesn't really do anything. Are they actually targeting our thing? Oh, I mean, they could go for Brio. It is a dragon. Oh, wait, no, it's in your graveyard. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. Target a dragon in your graveyard? Look at ours. Cyber Valley! Oh my god, that's a throwback card. That is a throwback card indeed. You can banish this card and then 1 card you control and then draw 2. Yeah, I mean, digging for your cards, that's fine. Puts it down to 32. Yep, do your thing. Just keep doing the thing. Honestly, he doesn't have piercing, which is good. However, I don't know if like this is like a stepping stone to something different. Like if they need to use Cyber Dark Dragon for like a bigger fusion. Yeah. Search and do your thing, man. Oh, Briotic is a sea serpent. Even though it has dragon in the name. No wonder why they couldn't target that. That's a sus dragon. No, I'm just kidding. Cyber Dragon Avir. Alright. So unfortunately, we're in this weird position. We're going to be starting to take a ton of damage. It becomes a 0 at the end of this turn. Unfortunately, yeah, we have to take the piercing damage. Unfortunately, like getting up to 4K would be kind of cool, but at the end of the turn, it's going to become 0, and they could just start doing 48 potentially. And I kind of don't want to deal with that. Honestly, I really don't know if we can get into an out, but I still want to try. He doesn't have piercing. No? Yeah, no piercing. Because, I mean, technically, a very powerful card right now would actually be copy of Plasma. Like, we could Fog Blade our own copy of Blue Brawler, and then they can't attack it. And then, Steamroid. But the problem is, how are we going to get 3 monsters on board? Like, that's going to be the struggle, honestly. That would be definitely the struggle. We could attack over Vire, but that's not going to do anything now. Yeah, there's unfortunately we can't really do much with the Steamroid. I think we're just gonna pass turn. What else could we draw into? I'm trying to like think. Because like I don't want to scoop yet because like they're clearly digging. They're clearly digging for cards. At this point, it's just like a war of attrition. Battle phase. Yeah, so I mean, at this point, they're kind of just doing the thing. So we're going to be taking 800 per turn. We're still like at a considerable amount of life, so it's not too bad. Battles, you can send in one monster from your extra deck to the GY. Yeah, that's fine. The funny thing about this, unless they have like link capability, which I'm assuming they probably do, their back row is actually kind of clogged right now, so they can't use any new spells that they get. What do you do? That's a big card. Oh my god, unaffected by other card effects? That is activated effects, okay. And then you can target... yeah, that'd be terrifying if we actually have to deal with that. Fortunately, we don't. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Nope, I'm not going to use anything right now. Draw. Ooh. That was actually a pretty good draw. I mean, that's actually pretty decent. Because it just it's interesting because it forces your opponent to send them to the graveyard. Like, it doesn't affect the monster, it affects the player, more or less, which is pretty cool, actually. So they can only control one monster. So actually, what we might be able to do is if we can get ourselves in a situation where we can actually attack over... Because I'm assuming they're going to keep Cyberdark. Or, actually, we could negate it with Fog... Well, then we couldn't attack it. It's definitely in a weird position. But we have... this is actually going to be pretty good, honestly. So I'm actually happy that we did draw into this. But it's just a matter of, like, how long can we hold out, right? We're taking 800 per turn, and they're just drawing cards. You can target a Cyberdark. Oh my god, they can even... Oh, they can unclog their field. That is so good. That is so good, man. And they still have, like, their normal summons for Cyberdark Realms, like, additions. So they don't even have to worry about using, like, their first normal summon. That's fine. I think if I'm going to use Waybridge at any point, it probably would be during the battle phase. Or, like, the end phase. So this card destroys a opponent's monster by battle. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. So he only has one monster with piercing on the board now, which is kind of decent. Yeah, the problem is actually the field spell now too. Because like, if in a perfect world, if we could actually target Cyberdark Dragon, we could technically get over it. We could like use Waybridge. They'll probably keep their fusion. And then we could do like Fogblade if we could target it, lower it down to 1,000, and then just swing over with Steamroid or something. But unfortunately, that's just not what's going to work. No, it's fine. Damage calc, no. If they didn't have piercing, like, Rise to Full High would be so much better. But unfortunately, they have piercing. I'm actually very glad we actually pulled this guy. Still in the battle phase. What could you possibly be doing in the battle phase still? They're going to attack with Cyber Dragon? I'm probably going to edit this out, but it's been at least 20 or 30 seconds. Though I might leave this in because it might be kind of funny for me to like say I'm going to leave it, I'm going to take it out, create contradictions. And then it becomes either funny or awkward funny because I'm having to explain the joke. Main 2. All right, finally. End phase. Okay, cool. Let's see. Draw. Ooh, okay. That's an easy monster we could special summon during the end phase. It's only 21 that was a problem. But if we could draw into our plasma, end phase, activate, special summon, normal summon my turn, and then summon plasma, so it's something. Get up. No, we're just gonna pass turn. Honestly, we're just walling up. Thank God you guys don't have to worry about the like I'm gonna edit this for sure. So thank God you guys don't have to watch the entirety of it. This is a war of attrition. Cyberdark, return it to your hand, and then you can... Yep, that's fine. Oh God, they have a back row. Should be fine, right? Cyberdark. He has no back row. He can't equip it because there's nothing he can... Like, he has no zones. Interesting. Cyberdark, same thing. I mean, its effect is mandatory, so they kind of have to do it. So I guess that makes more sense. Are they trying to lure us to attack with... Because they're only 800s. Galwin. This card's dead to me now. This card's dead to me. I kind of don't want to... I mean, we could summon Galwin now at this point, too. Do we really go for... No. We got... Well, let's build up resources. Oh, crap. What do you do? Destroy one card your opponent controls. God. Okay. Well, it's been fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. I mean, we're not dead actually yet. We could always use Waybridge, and then we could special summon Magician of Dark Illusion. And then we could Fog Blade Magician of Dark Illusion so it can't be attacked. However, with Cyber Dark Invasion, unfortunately, it's a once per turn continuous trap, so they can always just like pop the Fog Blade, unfortunately. So it's going to buy us a turn, but that's all it's really going to buy us. So turn back on toggle. I'm not even sure why this was turned off for the longest time. Oh no, my assault wyvern. Cyber Dark End Dragon. Yeah, that's fine, dude. Waybridge. Yeah, that's fine. Aha! And then, Fog Blade. Target the Cyber Dark End Dragon, and in response, I will now summon my Magician of Dark Illusion. Due to summoning it during your end phase, or your turn. Yeah. And they already use. Is this? Can they use either or? Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Okay, so they've already done that. They've already done the search things. Fogblade's like, no, dude, you can't. But again, Fogblade only buys us like one turn, unfortunately. Fusion deployment. Okay. Sure, that's fine. We could still technically make the Dark Magician's attack or defense to 5k if they try to do anything interesting. The fact, though, this thing can get a number of attacks equal to the battle phase is also frightening. So I think this is as far as our deck's going to go, which honestly, you know, it did okay. It did okay. Cyber Dark Chimera. You can discard a spell or trap. Add a power bond. If they actually... I mean, power bond is still a powerful card. Cyber Dark Impact. No, I mean, it's interesting that Cyber Dark Chimera can search for power bond, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the route they're going to go with. Or are they? Sure. I'm assuming they're probably going to go for Cyber End Dragon, which, until the Noble Arms again, are not going to do anything. Okay. With any luck, they summon something with 25 or less. That could happen, right? That could totally happen. Yo, summon Psychroid. The bicycle that's like 2 machine types. Like, honestly, it's kind of cool that it can attack directly. I think it can attack directly, right? Or something like that. Oh, they're using multiple? Is it, Yep! The Cyber End Dragon. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So I'm gonna get Phil Swift in here. Like, we're not dead, technically. Because we can withstand 3,000. They'll only be taking 16, so it'll be down at, what, 13 after all this is said and done? Full height, buddy. Let me show you my defensive capabilities. It's not enough, though, unfortunately. You can target your opponent's monster cannot attack this card for the rest of this turn. Yeah, that's fine. All right, 3K. They're going to be taking the 16, puts us down to 13. We have then until the Noble Arms are needed once again. I swear, if we rip Noble Arms of Caliburn, 4,000. If we could draw Megamorph, we can turn this around. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay. The rise to full height was actually pretty solid. But that's okay. We actually came pretty far. And for that, I gotta say that's a win of its own right. If only Power Bond did damage equal to the amount that it overall gets, that would have been freaking great. But that's fine. We're just gonna summon the Steamroid, attack over Chimera probably, and then we'll die in the next turn. It's fine. Go to combat, and then we're gonna swing at the Chimera. Oh my god! Fuck! I forgot about math. We actually won. Holy shit! Oh my god, yo, Steamroid for the win. Jeez, okay. 2 for 2. Yo, Silver, what are you doing? I can't believe, I thought it was only gonna do 13, not 15, but holy shit. I'm like actually genuinely, why can't I do math? Oh man, well, when I'm taking damage, I can do the math fine, but when I'm dealing it, I don't. All right, but yo, let's get a Master Pack. Ooh, we actually get a UR. Let's go. This is one hell of an episode so far. Garbage Ogre. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Add 1 Garbage... Nope. Garbage Lord's like the self-TK guy, right? Dragoonity Glow. Add a level 5 or lower Dragoonity from your deck or graveyard to your hand. I think we have like 2 Dragoonity cards, unfortunately. No, one of them is 6. We could search that. Then target a monster, spell, or trap zone. Nope. Too much Dragoonity. Cerizzle, Watcher the Evil Eye. You can add an Evil Eye from your deck to your hand, except for this, and this card is equipped with a Serene. You target special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy a quick effect. It's actually pretty good. Once per turn, do the next thing my phase after this card was activated, destroy 1 card you control. Yeah. Archfiend Staff of Despair. Equip only a monster you control. During the main phase, you can make all monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to half of the equipped monster's attack until the end of this phase. That's pretty good. A lot of our monsters hover around the 17, 18 on average. So making them all lose that much attack is pretty good. And this card is into the graveyard while equipped to a monster. You can pay 1,000 return to your hand. Despair is not bad. It might be called Archfiend Staff of Despair, but I'm not despairing here today. Oh, Lithium, the reject of the Dark World. I'm just kidding. This card is discarded by your opponent's card effect. You can target a fiend, special summon it, and it gains 500 attack. Honestly, I don't think this is actually used in like modern Dark World, but you know, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. Goki Ironclaw. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any other Gokis. This card is sent from the field of the graveyard. You're going to add a Goki, and then during damage step, when your Goki monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card to the graveyard. Until this turn, it gains 500 attacks. It's unaffected by your opponent's card effects. We get some more Goki. This could be good just for the protection alone. Tearlament's Heartbeat. Target one speller, shuffle it into the... I mean, it is removal. Target a speller trap on the field, and then if you control... Or you can target 2 if you control, shuffle to the deck. Then you can send 1 hand from your hand. I don't know if I actually like that anymore. We have to use 2 cards to spin 1 back. Like, sure. For Tearlaments, it's great because it's sending other cards to the grave to the card as a card effect. But for us, I don't think it actually does anything. So I don't know how I feel about that actually. Infertility. Didn't we actually pull some Infertility support last game? That's hilarious. Despair is actually pretty sick. I really like Despair actually. We're gonna throw in the deck for sure. We do have a legacy pack from the looks of it, so we're not done just yet. Ooh, an SR. What do we get? What do we get? Mystic Cards of Light? You cannot use one of your spell trap codes. Boo! During an nerf phase, if you control another Mystic... Oh, no, we need multiple, but that's just kind of meh. Beautiful Head Huntress. A vicious creature that decapitated numerous enemy monsters. I like the art. It's an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card for sure. I think I played this a lot back when I was playing like Forbidden Memories. Or Dark Duel Story. It's like one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh games. But honestly, the Despair, I really want to add Archfiend of Despair. So let's do some deck edits. All right, and I think with that, that's pretty much all said and done. Not really too much edits. I actually did take out Noble Arm until the Noble Arms once again, or whatever it's called. Don't get me wrong, I do like the idea of actually using this card to banish it from the grave and special summon Gallon, but the fact that we have to require Noble Arm cards already on the field, and we only have 1 copy, yeah, it's not going to work. I initially thought we could have just activated this without having one on the field, and then just excavating 0, but again, having a Noble Arm card, I guess, is a requirement, so it just didn't work out as I thought. But we're going to still keep the Caliburn. We're going to keep the Gallon, just, again, 1900 is still pretty strong. This gives it a 500 boost to any of our warriors. And of course, we did add the Archfiend Staff of Despair. Again, I do like this. During the main, we can make them lose attack equal to the monster's equipped attack. So again, it can just help us be able to lower a monster's board considerably and then just start swinging for damage. So this is going to be what we're rocking with here for the next game. So let's just jump into it. By the way, this is still kind of insane for me to see, but let me actually show something really quick. We actually have a win streak. Granted, you know, we beat Blue Eyes and Cyberdark, so we're making headway. Oh, we get to make the decision. I think we'll go second. We'll take the extra draw. I think that would probably be pretty good. Oh, yo. Oh my god, we actually have a turn... We have a turn 1 Plasma with Caliburn. This is kind of sick. Oh my god. This... Oh man, this is insane. We could potentially take a Blue Eyes. That is actually pretty good. Because we can special summon the Battle Wasp, normal summon Twilight Rose Knight, use Twilight Rose Knights to special summon the Copy Plant, tribute all 3 of them to summon Plasma, and then we can use Plasma to take the Blue Eyes, and we can put Plasma with Caliburn. This is a god tier. Oh my god, we even have an insurance policy if they destroy the card effect. Oh my god. Unfortunately, though, I think Metallicaerox can get rid of it because I'm assuming tribute is cost and then it activates in the grave. I'm assuming that's how it works. You cannot special summon from the edge deck. Yo, this fucking works. Oh my god. All right. As long as this all goes play, we can get a turn 1 plasma. Please, just let me do this. Max C. Oh my god. Okay. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Can this thing be set? Or I'm sorry, can this thing actually be activated the turn? So we have to take the Max C challenge. We already committed this to the board. Your opponent cannot target blue eyes white monsters with the. Does this target? Oh, you can target, son of a bitch. Okay. I was so actually happy. So we might not be able to do our plan actually after all. We could potentially. No, we can't summon Brionic. I was about to say we could have just summoned Brionic, but unfortunately we're kind of locked out because of Battle Wasp. I'm so pissed. It's fine. It's fine. Do we just go for it? We're gonna lose our entire. I mean, we could take the Karibo. By attributing all monsters. Yeah, let's just do it. You know, I was so hyped for it, so we're just gonna do it anyway. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of spell and trap removal, unfortunately, so we can't really deal with True Light. If we had a Hustle Prustle Row or whatever it's called, we potentially could have done something, but unfortunately we don't. So give me your stupid Linkaribo. Give it. And then yeah, we'll just equip it with Caliburn. I can't believe we had such a good opening hand. Unfortunately though, it wouldn't really make any difference. So dumb, but that's okay. Why couldn't it have been Dark Magician? Then we could have been at least point for point. Past turn. We actually did a combo. Like, that's the thing. Like, we actually did a combo. Oh, man. Destroy all cards. Your opponent cannot target. Like, if we actually... No, I mean, if we actually ripped open that staff, we could have done a little bit more, but unfortunately we didn't. And unfortunately, Necklore doesn't trigger 1 damage by battle, only by card effect. True Lights. You can special summon Nebula Dragon. You can then reveal this in a level 8, special summon them both in defense position. Oh man, that's actually terrifying because it's a rank 8. Oh, I was so happy, but you know, it's fine. We used up all of our cards. Yeah, that's a big boy. Banish any cards your opponent that were normal special in this turn. Oh, that's so brutal. No. 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 There's nothing we could do. Oh, but like that opening hand though, that's like, that was insane. Like we had, like, we actually were able to get 3 monsters on board. Like our opponent felt pressured enough to use Max C. Oh man, that was actually, that gives me hope for the deck though. Like that's actually giving me hope for the deck. We'll go first. We'll go first. I don't think we'll get a hand like that though. Like the fact we were able to bust out Plasma turn 1, insane. Oh. Unfortunately, I made a grave error in calculation. Made a very grave error. We are going to... Actually, you know what? We'll try to play some mind games. I'm playing Labyrinth right now. Not really. I don't think people are going to like just scoop after seeing 3 back row. I really don't. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Dragon Maid. That is so interesting. Like, their field is ominous, demonic, and menacing. Yet their deck screams Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I love it. I actually do. I think this is great. This is fine. They had another one. Interesting. This is still, you can only do, yeah, you can only use the effect once per turn. So we don't have to worry about getting another surge. So that's fine. Battle phase. They actually activate at the start of the battle phase. Yeah. So they're going to start like tagging out essentially, right? Really? We've moved past the start of the battle phase, yeah? Were you really? At the... I'm confused. Anyway. Unfortunately, this is any battle phase, so they can easily just bounce it back to special summon another Dragon Maid from their hand. Oh, lead place. Unfortunately, neither one of these are tuners. Otherwise, we could have done something decent. Yeah, we'll actually use lead place. Police, or whatever it's called. Special summon a defense just so we can wall up a little bit. It's a rank 3. It's a level 3, but we don't actually have any rank 3s, I don't think. No, we do have Dispatcher Otzi, though. It's not going to do anything. We're actually in the lead, ironically, which is kind of hilarious. Unfortunately, don't really have anything else we can really do. This is only chilling at 400, but this thing will keep coming back every turn for the most likely. They already have 2 cards. We have, like, what, nothing? Yeah, we'll just pass turn, unfortunately. Not even going to go, like, even go into the battle phase, so we don't give them any opportunity to, like, tag out. Oh, Link gotcha. Striker. This card's least somebody can add a boot sector launch. I don't think they're... No, I was about to say, I've never heard of synergy between Dragon Maids and rockets. So, yeah, yeah, there's no way we would actually want to consider negating that. I'm assuming they were just doing that to get this in the grid. Oh my god, we're actually 3 for 3. Oh, no, 4 games, 3 wins. We're at silver 4. Oh my god, so much progress, much wow. Let's go to the shop. We have 1 more master pack to secure. All right. I would like 1 fine master pack, please. Hold the... Give me generic little stuff. Give me generic stuff. I just want generic stuff, please. All right. Gadmir the Nordic Beast. This card battles level 4 or lower after damage. It's 1900 defense. We can always switch it out with something with the same. If we have anything that like has high defense and no real attack like value for effect, this could be kind of decent, at least in the fact that if it battles another level 4, we can just bounce it back to the hand. So I kind of like it, actually. Manticore of Smashing. Yo, this Manticore is... During your main phase, you can add a Fissure or Smashing Ground from your deck to your hand. And this card's in your game. You can banish a Fissure or Smashing Ground from your hand. Special summon this card. This thing's kind of sick, actually. 2300 for a level 6. And we get to actually search for cataclysmic effects. Let's go. Fluffle Wings. Is this card's graveyard? Nope. Actually, I shouldn't dismiss it. We need Fluffle, unfortunately. Otherwise, that could be pretty good. Watson. When a Thunder monster you equip deals battle damage to your opponent, gain life points equal to the damage they took. Reverse Jar. Change as many monsters in the field as to face down defense position, then return as many spells or traps from the field to the other's hand. Then each player sets spells. Oh, interesting. So change as many other monsters in the field to face up down position, then return as many face up on the field to each player's hand. And then they can set spell or traps up to the number returned by this effect. It's kind of like a weird, slow, delayed version of Book of Eclipse. My only concern is like this thing is kind of useless against link monsters. And unfortunately, like Book of Eclipse, you can use that before they start linking off, but this one you kind of can't. So it is something to consider. Chain Dispel. Oh, it's such a good Duels Alliance card. Not really. Pendulum Impenetrable. Nope. Isn't this like the Graceful Charity for Trap Tricks? Yep. Unfortunately, we don't have any plans. Honestly, if we actually could pull some Trap Trick cards, that'd be pretty decent because we can use that with Twilight Rose Knight because I believe all the Trap Trick creatures or plants. And of course, like some of the trap tricks have some like great card effects too. Like Myrmelio is great if you have like trap hole trap cards. Well, I mean, Manticore smashing is kind of neat. Kind of like neat, like, oh my god, we have a smashing ground fissure searcher. Gagmar of Nordic is not bad. Reverse Jar is interesting to say the least. We have 2 legacy packs. Nice. All right. Let's see what we can do with these ones. World Legacy. Nope. We need 2. That's so painful. Steel Ogre Grotto number 2. Yo. Pharaoh's Servant. I think I tried guessing a card last time and I got it wrong, so I'm not even gonna try. I think it's Pharaoh's Servant or Legacy of Night or Labyrinth of Nightmare. I want to say Pharaoh's Servant though. Cyberse Beacon. If you took battle damage by battle or card effect, you can add a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. That actually would be kind of good if we actually had more Cyberse monsters. I'll have to check to see if we have any Cyberse monsters. Guardian of the Labyrinth. Yo. Instant include. No. Unfortunately, the legacy packs did not smile fondly on us, but that's okay. That's okay. So far, we've actually won 3 games this segment. That's insane. Let's do some deck edits. Okay, so with that being said, the deck edits are completed. We only did a very minor changes. Some of the cards that we did include here are going to be Grammar of the Nordic Beast. We actually removed Galaxy Cleric. Honestly, I kind of thought about it. Cleric doesn't really do anything. Considering that Mirror Sage can special summon itself from the graveyard, there's really not a point of having Cleric in the deck, unfortunately, since Cleric itself is just 1500 attack. So I guess having something like this, 1900 defense, but also the ability of potentially bouncing a card back if they attack into it if it's level 4, I thought I had a bit more application usage there. And of course, I also did remove the Subterra card. As much as I'd like having a Foolish Burial or Foolish Burial Goods, it just never comes up. So we actually removed it for Mana Core of Smashing. We have a lot of like these level 2, level 3 monsters that we can easily special summon, but unfortunately, due to our limited extra deck, there's really not much else we can really do with it. So having some like easy 1 tribute monsters seems like a pretty decent way to go. So now, next game. I think we're probably gonna keep these like episodes like 5 games per showing. Honestly though, like the progression on this one has just been absurd. Unfortunately, we didn't pull like some like absurd like cards, but the fact that we're still getting packs and wins is phenomenal enough. We're going second. Okay. I mean, seeing that they have Sprite Blue kind of makes me a bit concerned. They have a 60 card main deck with 0 extra. So we got the Mana Core. We do actually have a turn 1 Manticore potentially. Very interesting. Because more than likely, we're going to be able to summon Leaf Place during the standby. We could just summon Manticore Smashing. Too bad we can't search out Fissure or Smashing Ground. I swear, that'd be awesome. Magic Key. This is new to me. Sick art, though. Yo, that is actually kind of sick. Everyone is full of possibilities. Everything you do, moving forward, stopping, closing, opening, it's all in your hands. All right, draw. Unfortunately, they actually didn't play a single card in the grave, so I can't actually summon anything to out this, unfortunately. So I think we're going to do Dealer's Choice face down, and then we'll actually summon him. He can actually match this point for point, and we potentially might be able to like bounce it back, but there's really not much else we can do. It's a warrior normal. There are many doors in this world. To open them requires the magic key. 2 keys, 1 door, 2 wills, and 1 body. Once the doors are open, the world will be connected and the great power revealed. I swear, you could probably say that that came from Kingdom Hearts, and I probably would believe you. End phase. Really? Each player shuffles their deck, and each player deals a card in the discard. No, we're going to keep it, since we can use it potentially later on. Do we, Rise to Full Height? It's not terrible. Now, the thing is, do we want to play aggressive or do we want to be passive? Let's be aggressive, actually. We haven't done that too often. So we're going to sacrifice our Nordic dog. It's summoned Metallicaerox Smashing. Something called Nigel Thornberry because it's smashing. All right. All right. Attempt to swing over Magic Key. Okay, Mirror Force is actually fine. This is actually okay because we can actually replace with something different because Manicore is going to need to destroy by card effect. That actually kind of worked out in our favor. So now we're going to summon Mechlord Skyle. And he's just as decently powered. So we're still in battle. And then we're going to swing over your protagonist. Sweet. Wait, what? Tragodia? Oh, not even mad. I'm not even mad. That's so cool. Unfortunately, the attack is kind of concerning, but it is what it is. But Tragodia, really? It's going to be a 24, so they could just... Yeah, unfortunately, they could just easily just attack and then go to the main two and just do stuff. I don't like to see that. And even then, if they have like a level 1, they could just send it to the grave. And then take our monster. Hopefully they don't have any level 1s. Okay, so they're changing its level. I don't know if I like that. It's a level 4 now. They don't have an extra deck. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Why the level modulation? This is going to be one of those... Oh, interesting. Okay. Diabound Colonel. Oh, man. Like, I've seen this in Master Duel Masochist. This thing puts in work. When this card declares an attack, gains 600 attack. Once per target face a monster your opponent controls, it loses attack equal to this card's current attack, and then until then banished until the end of the phase. Yeah, Colonel's good. It's good. It's good. That is good. What are they going to follow up with Colonels? I mean, they could... they could just attack over it. So does it really matter if they're going to banish it? Oh my god. I will fucking take it. I will take it. And the best thing about it is we can actually keep track of our... We're actually at level 6 now too, but oh my god. The funny thing about this is I don't have to worry about editing this together and making it seem like we're actually winning, but like, look! Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right. Let's get our master pack. We'll open up our legacy packs. We'll do a little bit of deck edits, depending on what we pull, and then I think we're gonna call it there. I think we've been going at this for about almost 2 hours now. So your boy's got some editing to do for previous episodes. Excuse me, I'd like your finest master pack, please. We got an SR, at least, guaranteed. So what are we getting? Let's see. Hypernova Burst. Banish face down from your hand or face up 2 monsters that cannot be normal summoned. Draw 2 cards. We have 1. Well, 2 actually. But unfortunately, it's not going to really work out too well. Number 53, Heart Earth. Once per turn to this card, 3 level 5s, not happening. Monster Express. You can target face a monster you control. Send 1 monster from your extra deck to the GO at the same original type as that face up monster. But for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon except monsters of the same original type. Like, this could be good in a bunch of other different decks, but unfortunately it just doesn't work for ours. Because we don't have a lot of graveyard manipulation or recursions, like, or value using, so there's like nothing we can really use for Monster Express. Might be something to come back to, but for now, no. Tannhauser Gate. This could open up some doors for the extra deck, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could. We might have to actually see what our XE package is looking like and we go from there. House Dustin. When this card is face up and destroyed by opponent's card by battle or card effect, it gets sent to the graveyard. You can special summon any Dustin monster from your choice, but you must summon an equal monster to each side. We don't have any Dustins, unfortunately, though. Abyss Scorn. Yeah. Wait. Target a mermaid monster you control gains 1,000 until the end phase. When this card is set to the graveyard, target opponent's monster control. Send that target to the graveyard. When this set card, we could technically throw back in that mermail, and then we could like set this. Hopefully they try to like, you know, destroy the set card. Or if we use Snowplow Hustle Rustle and we special summon it from a direct attack taking and then heavy storm our own backboard, this could technically get us some value. Because it just sends it to the graveyard. I don't know, that's actually, just think of these plays like try to like way to justify these cards. Fleor Synchron. I think Noble Arms of Spearholder actually mentions this. This card is sent to the graveyard as a secret material. You can special summon one level 2 or lower from your hand. If only actually had a, I don't think that'd actually really be relevant. Number 90, Dyson Sphere. During your main phase 1, if your opponent controls a monster with a higher attack than this, you can detach, and then this card can attack directly this turn. Once per damage step, if this card has a material is attacked, you can negate the attack. When this card is a target for attack models of material, you can target 2 monsters in your graveyard. Dyson Vacuum Sphere is actually pretty decent. I actually never took the time to fully read the card, but it's not bad. It's just not going to be playable for us, but it's not bad. All right, the Legacy Packs. Treat us well, please. We got 2 of them. Ooh, we have a UR from a Legacy Pack. That could be potentially good. We might be able to get something like Torrent. I don't think Torrential's a UR, actually, but I could be wrong. Dynamist Plesios. This is our first Pendulum card. So the Pendulum effect, while this card is in your Pendulum zone, you can deactivate the effect that targets another Dynamist. All face-up monsters your opponent controls is 100 for each Dynamist in your control. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. We could summon this, make everything else lose 100 on our opponent's board. Not too shabby. The Worm Drake. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Thunder of Ruler. During your opponent's next standby phase, you can activate this card. There is no battle phase this turn. It's not bad. Like, I mean, we can replace this with a bunch of other, like, of our jank traps. So this is actually kind of decent, actually. We'll consider. Oh, my God. Really? Mist Valley Thunderlord. This could have been so many old school cards, but that's fine. Once per turn, you need to use a tuner and a non-tuner Mist Valley monster. You can quick effect. You can target one card you control with 500 attack. Return that to the hand, and if you do, this card gains 500. I mean, it would be better if we had like Divine of Mist Valley, but unfortunately we don't. But honestly, this was a hell of an episode. Actually, we got some W's, we got some packs, and we made it to silver. I still need to figure out what we're gonna do for that. Actually, if we're gonna like do anything special since we did progress up, like get some free packs. I don't know. I'll think about it. But for now, that's gonna be it for this one. Again, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you made it this far to the episode, congrats. Like, good job. I really appreciate that. And again, everybody, thank you so much for the support and just the attention the channel's been getting from this series. Like this, I want to do this for fun, and it's really doing well. So again, thank you guys so much for that. Until next time, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.